Akim. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakudash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and Shalom to the sincere Akim, spreading truth and sincerity. Shalom. Yeah, so in this video I want to talk about something that came to my mind yesterday. And it has to do with the examples that we use, to edify the people or to, make them think about certain things, man. And the reason I want to talk about it is because yesterday, I was working at the office. I've been working at the office since Monday, doing some preparation work for in the field. Basically putting together these, these connections, prefab them basically so that when, the mechanic is in the field, he only has to make the connection, just outside of the pole concerning the electricity cable, and that's basically it, so that the work is being sped up. More can be done in a shorter amount of time with less effort, which saves like half an hour, on the working time. But I had my break, my small break. I sat with my J colleague, and opposing her, not really opposing her, but being on the other side. As a Malachite who started asking these questions about my faith, my belief, and why I believe in God and things like that. And he also questioned my faith or my belief concerning creation. And one of the examples that he used is something that has been used, for instance, by brothers in the past already, man, to give examples, man. And he was like, okay, so everything just happened by coincidence. And I was like, okay, but the Big Bang, right? The Big Bang itself. If you look at a grenade, this is one that I used from a brother that I know personally. He said, Big Bang. Okay, so if you use a grenade and you throw that, in a... For instance, I give him the example. If you have a grenade and you throw that behind you in the office, is that going to be destructive or is it going to create things? And then I ask him plain, okay, so what is it going to do? Is it going to create things or is it going to destroy things? He said, it's going to destroy things. But then again, he said, look at Chernobyl. Look at, what happened over there. He said, yeah, a lot of animals came, plants are flourishing. I was like, yeah, the reason, concerning that is because there's no people living there. So what happens when people come into a certain place, they're going to inhabit it, and the animals are suffering because of it. Look at, what happened during the C-19 period, man, when a lot of people were working from home, the streets were a lot more quiet, a lot of animals came out of their hiding, man, and they just came on the streets, wolves, bears, so that shows you that it's the presence of humans that causes the animals, not to really appear, man, in the in the vicinity of people. And also I explained to him, okay, so right now, when we're in the cities and bushes and plants grow, they're being, what's that name? They're being trimmed, they're being trimmed and things like that. So with Chernobyl, that ain't happening, man. They can just grow and nobody's touching them. So of course they're gonna grow, but yeah, the quality of those plants and those animals, is degenerating, man. Why? Because of the nuclear radius that is around those power plants, man. But to come back, concerning the example of creation, you say, yeah, it all happened by coincidence with the Big Bang, and then I gave the example of the grenade. The grenade is destructive. But then I used the example of a computer, something that is touchable for him. He can comprehend in his mind something that is familiar to him because he works with a PC on a daily basis. So I told him, like, okay, so you got your PC, you can just use it, and on the surface, it's quite easy to use. But when you delve deeper into how it is being created, there's a lot of software and a lot of technology behind it. All kind of zeros and ones, all kind of digits, combined that create, the PC that he's using. So I told him, like, okay, so you understand that the PC is being created. It has a creator. It has a creator. So why would not, the universe, the earth, and human existence have a creator as well? Intelligent design, because when we look at how vast and how deeply we as people, actually are, with the hormones, with the chromosomes, with the tiniest cells, how plant life, is in unity with the insects, and how they're all interconnected. That just shows you that it's an intelligent design, man. The book of Romans talks about it, that the invisible power of the Heavenly Father, is visible in creation. And when we look all around, man, how a tree, provides the oxygen, for the earth. How it absorbs all the carbon dioxide, and then it excretes the oxygen. So it just shows you, man, that an intelligent creator has created the design of the earth, man. Just like how the PC is also created by someone that was able to put it together, man. But the point that I want to make is, like, certain examples, that we hear, from brothers, we're automatically gonna use, man. Because I had a lot of, conversations with him yesterday, and I put a lot of examples that one of the brothers in my camp, pulls, man, and I did not even do it, on purpose or anything. It just came out like that, man. So, the people and the brothers that we surround ourselves with, we become like them, man. We're basically merging, and we're becoming a unity, man. And that's beautiful to see, man. Because the woman, she also knows one of the brothers in the camp. So once I started to talk about, those things, she said, yeah, now I know why you have, she calls it friendship, but now I know why you, and this specific brother, are friends, man. Because when she heard me talking, she heard the brother talk, man. Because they knew each other from a job that they both, used to do a couple of years ago, man. So that's actually quite funny, that's just, that shows you that we're connected, man. And we pick up on each other's cues, we pick up on each other's, things, and we're being influenced by that, man. And your desires, all being done in a positive way, for our benefit. Yeah, I'm about to park my car, so yeah, man, with that, I hope and pray that this video was edifying, And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, who teach and rule well. And shalom to the sincere Aktiyam, spreading truth and sincerity. Shalom.